Turn 28. So this one also has screwed up resolution, which I had to fix after the fact. It's also, for some reason, lost the audio, so I re-recorded over it. I did stale turn 27, but nothing disastrous happened, as you can see. We've got one attack, Baratos throwing more birds at me. Fomoria went AI, which was a surprise, and of course immediately attacked me with birds. Here's me checking if it was AI. He was being killed by Roos, which I did not find out until later. So this guy was searching, so we'll send him over there to keep searching. That guy is going to go back to my cap. And that raid group, we'll see. So I did have one raid group that got blown up due to being immobilized from a stale, which was because of like turn timers were resetting and it was holidays or some shit. Anyway, I lost 5 guys total, which is not a big deal. Here we were sieging Baratos. He didn't really stop to resist us. And over there he bounced on some PD. So this, we're going to build up some more PD and build a force to kill those if they come across the river crossing. And then these guys are going to go intercept on the other side. This group moved back into its fort. That one's searching, and that's going to pick up those sacreds, and we'll send her into another raid group and have her join into that one. So we've got the one on each flank, which is a grand total of only 10 versus that pile, but he didn't have that many things in there, so it should be okay. Toss PD in there. And then Baratos has a decent pile of things down there, but I don't think it was enough. We're going to check. And it's just a few crystals and some trash, so it shouldn't be a problem. With flaming arrows. So for that, I just have to bring some guys down and modify some scripting. So we're going to storm with those, since the walls are down, and then we're going to bring down an anti-magic caster, which I realize I have no freaking pearls, so we'll make some out of our water gems. And he comes down. Hey dummy, put pearls on him. Pots and anti-magic. There's the pearls. And then he can go in the back. So that way, if he attacks into try and break the siege, we will have anti-magic up to knock him out. And then I'm going to reposition the mercs to eat the flaming arrows, which that's their job. Those will just shoot at things, which is their job. I have a fair number, so they'll if he does attack in, then they will knock him out pretty well. This guy I send down as well. I'll just hand him all the extra junk. And they'll be on fire, and then those will go on. Set him back there, and then we're going to change up his script. Well, first I'm going to move him, I guess, and then we're going to change up his script. In theory. Eventually. Oh, looks like I'm thinking about adding more skull spammers, recruiting some stuff. And this, we're adding another blood hunter. And making another lizard warrior. Or what was it warrior sorceress? Bring that guy down to pick up some of these archers and stuff. Stick him in the back so he doesn't die. And we're hoping that Femoria doesn't do stupid shit that the AI tends to do. Keep another level. Blood magic for Blood 4, which I don't remember why. There's nothing really at Blood 4 that I need immediately. And then for his script, we don't really need either the Skull Staff or Agony Spam. We need something to eat flaming arrows, which I believe I script imps here, because that will provide decoys to get flaming arrows with the javelins, because they only have 2 shots. So if they can get a bunch of javelins thrown into some imps, also maybe get some friendly fire, maybe kill some of his own guys, that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and see if that script change goes at some point. I'm still looking at stuff, which I don't know what I was saying here because OBS updated and decided to do stuff, which I didn't notice until the next turn, when I noticed that everything was screwed. Audio wasn't working, resolution was all jacked. I don't know why resolution was only jacked on the both, and then audio was just jacked on this video. Whatever. I do eventually fix it. I'm only mildly retarded, not completely retarded. So patrol. I'm looking to see if I can get this moron cleared, which I can't because it's too much movement to get there. Stupid vine shit. With a gem-loaded Ivy King, and that was with my luck in the province. Just, come on. That's just lame. Or I guess maybe I didn't change my agony script. And it looks like I left the skull staff on there. So if I lose, he gets a free skull staff. Top tier stratagems here. Oh, here we go. So I didn't completely lobotomize myself. And do I remember to script differently? Considering it, will we change to make imps? Looking seriously at his paths. Will it happen? Maybe, maybe not. Will I ever learn to record videos correctly, or will it always be utter crap? That will be another question for the ages. Why did I click Enchantment 7? I have no idea. I don't need Enchantment 7. Oh, I'm checking to see if I have Flame Ward, which I do have. So maybe I'm doing something intelligent like flame warding all of my sacreds and repositioning. That would also be a good idea. I honestly don't remember because I'm coming back like 20 turns later to do the audio in, which is probably a stupid idea as well. So I think right here is verifying something that I don't remember. And now, very slowly and ponderously determining... Oh, we're giving more blood slaves. And we're going to just make imps now, I think. Imps. Oh. And I don't remember to push X. We're just going to click on the imps button a whole bunch of times because I like tedious repetition. And then cast spells. That'll maybe work. Sure. And then maybe if I remember, I'll actually script those instead of just leaving them in a shame cube in the middle of the screen. Are we going to rescript those? I'm doing something. I'm moving stuff around. He has a pile of 8 that I did not script. Oh, I am rescripting, or I am situating these. Why? What am I doing? So we've got these. Oh, I do remember to script them. Hold attack rear. Oh, and then probably the other block of 10 will be on hold attack rear, and I don't have to script less anymore because my god is present, so those scripts need to be reset. Put those on the other flank. Do I even bother to reset the scripts? maybe. So now we've got 8 on one flank and 15 on the other, so it's 23 of them. That should be enough. And then we've got all the awakened tattoos bullshit going off here. I'm not remembering to turn on cast spells. Oh, yes I did. And then I think I only had 3 casters. Yep. Okay. There's my next tier stratagems. Only took 10 minutes to come up with. Maybe moving scripts around, providing decoys. What am I thinking here? White bark skin? What? These are fire arrows. That's a terrible idea. Okay, so I canceled that. And then we're going to stare blankly at the set battle order screen. I'm probably saying some stupid bullshit that doesn't matter right here. No, we're going to cast what? What are we casting? Come on, you slow idiot, script your shit. So I'm resetting from Ray Skeletons. Oh, I'm resetting to Horde. Duh, I have Enchantment 5 now. So instead of scripting Rays, I should script Horde. Rays is 3, Horde is 6+. No brainer. Script Horde if you have Horde. The AI will, for some inexplicable reason, occasionally cast Ray Skeletons instead of Horde, but you should always cast Horde if you have it. Once again, we're not pushing X because I love Tedium. And then I'm assuming we're going to copy paste this on all the other guys. There we go. And then what about my dude at the top? There's another one up there. There you go. There's another guy. There's another one at the top with a clear blank order set. Well, whatever. And then we're trying to position them so they'll flow through the archers, I guess. Which means I need to, yeah, put some spacing in there so that the skeletons have lanes. And then 2 up there. Will I remember that you can right click to move to switch between squads? Hell no. I'm just going to click all over the place. There's a third one. 3 fit in a square, that's why I'm organizing them like this. Or whatever the sad excuse for clicking around randomly is. Oh, and I suddenly remember that you can right click to select another wizard. I'm going to put them up there. And that is that. That only took 1,000 years to script for one battle. And now we're looking for other stuff to do. This guy, we're going to hand her an SDR, except I didn't make one. So now we're going to make an SDR. And then hopefully I notice that there's a Skull Mentor sitting in the lab, so maybe we should put that on somebody. Probably be a good idea. That'd be a good idea. So I can try to have less shamefully bad research, because my RP total at this turn number is absolutely abominable, which is expected based on the R expansion and getting bogged down in an early war which was not immediately decisive. So we're going to make some more wolves because I'm going to want, my rule of thumb is if you have a set of B2 searchers, I want 10 or 20 wolves for every single one of them. So I need 80 if I have 4, which is about the rough limit I like to hunt with if I have like from 5 to 10,000 in a province. If I have a very high pop province, I may go way higher. If I have like borderline 5k province, I'll maybe hunt with 1 or 2 to try and keep it viable longer. Because Unrest does increase the pop kill if you patrol it down. So hopefully we'll steal that fort there. That'll bring me up to 3 forts, which is like the bare minimum as to what I should already have, but do not yet. Because I'm Poe. And he's there, so I can shift archers and shit off of the other wizard, my And the Inara who's carrying some spares as well. Put them on a real commander. More ponderous thought. What am I talking about? Jabber jabber, pointless meandering. Yeah, basically we just need... If he bumps into me, I should be able to win and then storm and win again. Because I have Horde, so it's a shitload of skeletons going into there. And it's only at Palisades, so he's not going to have too much junk on the walls. And if I remember correctly, there was basically nothing inside the fort. Except maybe a couple of Beritan priests, or their little sage men, which are dangerous later in the game. But I doubt he has... I didn't see any blood economy going. So unless he scraped... I mean, if he could do imps, so maybe he scraped together enough to spam some imps at me, but that won't really matter. Because my guys can shoot arrows and skeletons can beat imps. Probably worried about sailing there, which there's nothing I can do about if he chooses to sail at me. Throwing a guy, I paid him his visit as well. As you can see, he's got Earth Elemental sitting down there. I don't know why I'm looking again at this battle. It's a pile of shit. Oh, I'm checking if she has any more fire gems, probably. She does. She's loaded. Now I can make her run out. And yeah. Strength of Giants. Do random stuff. Those are the ones I lost due to stale. Which all told, that's not a big deal for stale. And this was on the holidays, so there was like turn timer fuckery and whatever. I didn't complain too loudly just because of the I didn't lose very much. Wolfkin's Reavers are good, I think. Or was it regular Vati? I don't remember. They could, if it was the Vati Wolf Riders, a whole bunch of those would be awesome because those are top tier units these days. They have good defense score, and if they die, you get the wolf who has to be killed as well, which is not bad for considering how much they cost, which is rather cheap. Just swarms of those with some buffs are actually pretty badass. Abyssia has a whole ton of candles and looks like he's starting to sack, but he does have that Death 3, which even with the Abyssia half death effect is not good. Death is the worst scale in the game, unless you're feeling a meme blast, in which case everything's good with a meme blast. Now I'm looking vacantly at the screen, and I don't know what we're doing here. I've already got everything scripted to move. Talking about Abyssia probably, being afraid of Abyssia attacking me, because he could kill me at a moment's notice if he chose. Most likely. But he's searching. If he's searching a border, unless you're supremely confident that your enemy can't even raid you, that usually says, I don't think that I'm going to lose these provinces anytime soon. Or at least if I search. If I'm searching the border, that means I think I've got a stable border. Otherwise, why would I search it? I'm not going to give someone else my gems. That's partly why I didn't bother searching until later in the game, at least in this one, because I thought I was going to be kind of dead. So why search? Just use what pathetic research you have in order to try and keep up an RP and not die. So for treasury we've got 558 gold, which I'm going to need to pay to upgrade that fortress and throw a temple down. And I'm going to have to deal with Fomoria's AI bullshit, which is wonderful. He's going to start making swarms of chaff, doing stupid AI things, because I don't think they turned on AI no recruit for this game. This was like a completely vanilla unmodded. Do I even remember to pull the Skull Mentor out? I don't think I do. Yep, I think that is the turn.